If I could have a chance, I will go back to my first wife. What can I do? This is the story of a man who left his first wife with his children and remarried. After 2 years, that marriage failed, and he remarried again. After 3 years, and according to him, this whole 3 years was a chaotic 3 years of marriage with the third wife. At the end of the day, the third wife filed a divorce and intentionally and timely went over him because he took over everything he owned. Where is the first wife is the question, and I asked. The first wife is remarried and have one child now with the new husband, happily living her life with the children. So he don't even have a choice to go back to his first wife. And according to him, he was actually confessing. He had already realized that he made a mistake for leaving his wife from the second marriage that failed. He started regretting, but ego could not let him go back to the wife. Ego could not let him go and apologize to the wife and go back to the wife. Ego made him feel like she think I will not make it without her. I'm going to show her that there are so many women out there and I can have as many as I could. This is what he's saying to me. Not that I'm making it up or that I'm thinking that is what he thought. He was actually saying this with his mouth. You know, it's hard for men to confess. Most men find it difficult to face the truth and confess that, oh, I've made a mistake. I should have known. No, ego will still make them stuck. But I feel so bad for this man because he could literally come out to say something to someone. So now, from the second time, he would have maybe had a chance because according to him, the wife was not married as at that time. But he still progressed and get a third wife for himself. And now it is finished. He's now crazily thinking about his wife. I asked him, why are you thinking of your wife? Why do you think you have made a mistake? He said a lot of things that the wife tolerated from him. A lot of behaviors, a lot of argument. He narrated how him and the wife, few misunderstanding they do have and how they do resolve it. And nobody, it will just be between two of them. So a lot went into this whole life history of from separation to divorce, from the first to second to third. But I don't want to bore you with this whole story. The problem is, he is regretting and he wished to have a chance for the first wife to return to him. In fact, it's not to return to him, for him to go back. He said, if I have a chance to go back to my first wife. But the woman is married, happily married. What do you think he can do now? What do you think? How can you advise this man? He's feeling very sorry now. How do you want the first wife to handle this? Should she leave the marriage and come back to the former husband? Because they had 3 children together. She only had 1 child with the new husband. Now the man claims he's a true repentant person who have had years of experience, and experience have really taught him the reality of life. What should he do? Let me use this opportunity to call something out. We have been followed two famous men who had left their wife for a new wife. Have you guys been following closely how the story is going? Satan has been using these two famous guys to promote it is okay to leave your wife at any time you want and get a new one. Your peace matters first. So move on. Let someone not misunderstand me. Do not misquote me. If you are in any relationship and it is threatening your life, peace is long life. If your peace is taken, that's a life threatening, because it could cause you heart attack. It could make you die quick. That's a life threatening too. So life threatening is not only when somebody has a dagger or knife or want to kill you physically. No, there are so many ways to kill a human being without touching the person. So as long as that relationship is not threatening your life beyond the much you can control, because some people can be stupid. A lot of marriages, either the wife or the man is actually very stupid, and the wife or the husband is still controlling and managing, and things is still working perfectly. No marriage is perfect. Because they're under the control. It's still within their control. So I mean, if it is beyond your control, that it is life-threatening to you and it is now beyond control, yes, even the Bible agrees to, yes, separate. But if not, if it is within your control to make peace or find peace to yourself, maybe for the sake of your children, be patient. So let me come back. Satan has been promoting through a lot of famous ones now, because he wants the claim to go viral. He wants the claim to be all over. In fact, the world should hear it now, because whatever you want to hear now, internet make it travel far quick, like real quick, immediately. So through that means he had used them to be promoting that to leave your wife and infidelity is okay. To leave your wife and children is okay. And the world should see it as okay. And it should be a norm. Have you guys been following how the situation has been evolving? So dear men, I think you guys can be happier. You can actually achieve that with your God-given approved marriage. With the wife of your youth, you can achieve that. If you want peace, are you promoting peace? Someone who do not promote peace and you're looking for peace, you have to give someone peace before they can shower you with peace. So what is the definition of peace for men? For a lot of men. So many men are so reasonable, very authentic, with some wisdom out there. But a lot these days is proving that they don't even know their left from their right. So now, I want to share this. Any woman that have seen you, know that you're married, that you have children, and still do not care because of all the lies you have fed her, and go ahead to have relationship with you, and go ahead to still marry you and keep you away from your family. I am so sorry, because that's a red flag. Time will only prove to you that that woman never loved you and cannot love you genuinely. As you are up to something, you have a motive why it is okay for you to leave your wife to go for her. Maybe you might call it, oh, she gave me more peace. That's your own motive, right? Oh, she talked to me the way I like to be talked to. That's your motive, right? And you want to continue enjoying it. She too have a motive. And any woman that beat her chest that she can deal with your children hate, and she can deal with your wife hate. She don't care what your wife will bring tomorrow because she's not taking over you. She don't care about what your children will do tomorrow because she has taken over their father. Be rest assured that she came prepared. First of all, her target is to lure everything that you own, because he know you can flip at any time, because she's aware that you flipped before. You can't say you don't do it. For you to have the mind to leave your wife and your children and be comfortable with her, you can as well leave her at any time. So most of them are always quick, without hesitation. Check the track record. Most of them is just to use you to be comfortable. Just like you want to use them to be comfortable, they also want to use you to be comfortable. And they know they have nothing to offer you other than what you can give them. That's the only thing they're after. And if they can't get hold of that, because you think you're now married, you want to be comfortable and control them, and no, that's not what they came for. And when you begin to see that, you begin to feel that, oh, she has changed, she's no more who you used to know. When you have your own agenda, she too have her own agenda. Okay? It is a business of Konema die, Konema bury him. I wish some men can have some sense. And as you are being motivated by those ill behaviors, the end result of it should re-motivate you to rethink that anything that God despises and say, no, this is not good, can never profit you. You can never rewrite it to be good. Satan did try. That God principle was not good for you and me. That we can be better off without him. And God said, okay, go on, go test and see. That is why you and I is testing and seeing that life is bitter. So it's still the same thing, guys. God warned and frowned against infidelity in marriage, frown against divorce in marriage, and Satan tell you it is good. It doesn't matter if you marry Nkechi, if you marry Jane and they didn't work out, just get off and go get any girl, anybody, as long as you're happy there. That's what matters. That is Satan introducing sadness to you, and you have adopted it. Please, guys, keep watching and keep seeing the footprint and learn from it. The long run of the sadness is way more bad than what you're seeing. So any man who does not learn from people's experience is a fool, and we don't pity them. There's this experience that I will also share now. This is about another man. He left the wife here in the United States to travel to Nigeria, impregnate another woman there, and start living with the woman. This is a long story, and I will leave you to please think about this first man in this story that I shared. I need your input. What is your advice for him? What can he do? On another video, I will share this story of a man that left the family here to travel to Nigeria, impregnate another woman, marry her. The wife is not aware. I will share the story of how that ended and the situation of things now, how it benefited him or how it didn't benefit him. You will hear it from me. I'll share it right